Before you scroll. 1% of people know this. The emptiness you feel inside is not just sadness. It's something much deeper. Most people spend their entire lives thinking they are simply tired, lonely, stressed, or emotionally broken, but the truth is far darker than that. Every single day, without realizing it, people slowly destroy their own happiness, emotions, confidence, and identity from the inside. And the scary part is, they never notice it happening. This silent destruction changes the way you think, the way you feel, and even the way you see yourself. You can smile around people, laugh in conversations, and still feel completely empty inside. That feeling is not random. Your mind is slowly disconnecting from who you truly are. Modern life has trained people to ignore their emotions, fake happiness, and silently suffer while pretending everything is okay. And after a while, the brain becomes emotionally numb. You stop feeling excited. You stop feeling connected. You stop feeling alive. Most people think this is normal because everyone around them feels the same way. But it's not normal. It's psychological self-destruction happening in silence. And once this pattern fully takes control of your mind, escaping it becomes extremely difficult. The worst part? Almost nobody talks about it. Schools don't teach it. Society ignores it. And millions of people continue destroying themselves without ever understanding why they feel empty all the time. But today, you're going to understand the hidden truth behind this feeling. And once you see it clearly, you will never look at yourself the same way again. So watch this video until the very end, because the final part may completely change the way you understand your own mind, emotions, and life forever. Your mind was never designed for the modern world you live in today. Every single day, your brain is attacked by endless noise, fake entertainment, social media addiction, comparison, stress, pressure, and constant distraction. And slowly, without realizing it, your ability to feel real happiness starts disappearing. This is why millions of people feel empty inside even when they are surrounded by friends, family, attention, or success. Because the real problem is not outside of you. The real problem begins inside the mind. Most people today are emotionally disconnected from themselves. They wake up and instantly search for distraction. They scroll for hours. They consume endless content. They overthink every small thing. They compare their lives to strangers online. They fake smiles. They pretend to be okay. And deep inside, their mind slowly becomes emotionally numb. This is the silent psychological trap almost nobody notices until it completely controls their life. The scary part is that modern society rewards distraction. People are taught to stay busy every second because silence forces them to face their real emotions. And most people are terrified of being alone with their own thoughts. So instead of healing themselves, they escape. Every day becomes another cycle of distraction, overthinking, emotional exhaustion, and fake happiness. After years of this, people lose connection with who they truly are. This is why some people suddenly feel lost in life without understanding why. Nothing excites them anymore. Conversations feel empty. Happiness feels temporary. Motivation disappears. Even when good things happen, they still feel something missing deep inside. That emptiness is not weakness. It is the result of silent emotional destruction happening over time. And almost nobody talks about this reality. Schools never teach people how to understand their own mind. Social media makes emotional damage look normal. Society tells people to keep moving. And maybe for the first time in your life, you finally understand why you felt empty for so long. It was never because you were weak, broken, or different. The modern world slowly trained your mind to disconnect from itself. To ignore emotions. To suppress pain. To chase distraction every second just to avoid silence. And after years of living like this, people slowly forget who they truly are. That's why so many people feel mentally exhausted today. Not physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. They wake up tired, live tired, and sleep tired because their mind never experiences real peace anymore. Social media, fake lifestyles, endless comparison, and constant pressure slowly destroy the human mind while making emotional suffering look normal. The saddest part is that most people never realize what's happening to them. They spend their entire life escaping themselves. Endless scrolling. Fake smiles. Silent pain. Temporary distractions. And little by little, they lose connection with who they really are inside. But awareness changes everything. The moment you become aware of the psychological trap controlling modern life, your perspective changes completely. You start noticing how distraction controls people. How emotional weakness is normalized. How society profits from insecurity, addiction, comparison, and attention. And maybe that's why you watched this video until the end. Because deep inside, a part of you already knew something was wrong. The truth is, the peaceful, confident, emotionally alive version of yourself was never destroyed. It still exists inside you. Buried under years of stress, noise, pressure, fear, distraction, and emotional exhaustion. And maybe this moment was the beginning of finally finding yourself again.